One serene morning in Varanasi, as the sacred Ganga reflected the golden light of dawn, Sudarshan, the devoted disciple of Trailanga Swami, sat beside his guru in deep contemplation. Birds chirped softly, and the temple bells echoed across the ghats, filling the air with divine vibrations. Despite the beauty of the moment, Sudarshan's heart was troubled. He turned to his guru and asked, "Guruji, I have been chanting the Gayatri mantra for years, yet I feel no transformation. Why is it that I do not experience the self-realization that the scriptures speak of?" Trailanga Swami, known for his immense wisdom and yogic mastery, smiled. He pointed at the Ganga and asked, "Sudarshan, if you pour water into the river, does it resist?" Sudarshan was puzzled but answered, "No, Guruji, the river accepts it without hesitation." Trailanga Swami nodded. "Then why does your mind not merge with the divine when you chant the Gayatri mantra? Do you chant with surrender, or do you chant with expectation?" Sudarshan bowed his head in silence. The lesson of the empty vessel. The sage picked up a clay pot filled with water and handed it to Sudarshan. "Take this pot and pour the water back into the river." Sudarshan obeyed. As he emptied the pot, Trailanga Swami asked, "What remains?" "Only the empty pot, Guruji." The Swami smiled, "That is the secret of the Gayatri mantra. Before chanting, you must empty yourself of all desires, doubts, and ego. Only when your mind is like this empty pot can the divine knowledge of the mantra fill you." Sudarshan's eyes widened with realization. So, self-realization comes not just from chanting but from surrendering completely to the mantra. Trailanga Swami nodded, "Yes, my child. The Gayatri mantra is not just words. It is a divine frequency that awakens your inner consciousness. But if your mind is cluttered with worldly concerns, the light of realization cannot enter." The power of conscious chanting. Sudarshan, now eager to understand deeper, asked, "Guruji, how should one truly chant the Gayatri mantra?" Trailanga Swami sat in meditation and began to chant the Gayatri mantra. A strange stillness filled the air. Sudarshan felt as if time had stopped. The vibrations of the mantra seemed to cleanse his very soul. The Swami then opened his eyes and said, "Chant with awareness, my child. Feel each syllable vibrating through your being. Let go of all distractions. Become one with the mantra, and it will reveal the highest truth to you." Sudarshan, with tears in his eyes, bowed deeply. "Guruji, I now understand. The Gayatri mantra is not just to be spoken, it is to be lived." Trailanga Swami smiled, placing his hand on Sudarshan's head. "Yes, my child. When you chant with a pure heart, the Gayatri mantra will lead you beyond the mind, beyond the illusion of the world, and into the vast ocean of divine realization." That day, as Sudarshan sat by the river and chanted, he felt something shift within him. The mantra was no longer just sound, it was a bridge leading him toward the ultimate truth. And as the Ganga flowed on, so did the divine wisdom, whispered in the sacred syllables of the Gayatri mantra. Om Namah Shivaya.